Hello again, and welcome to the latest bulletin from Haverhill UK News, brought to you by Haverhill TV. In the news for today, Tuesday, March the 26th, a man has died after being found lying in the street near Duddery Road in the early hours of Sunday morning. The spate of thefts from cars has continued unabated over the past week, with 7 more incidents to add to last week's 4 in 2 hours. And do you think about other people when you take your children to school or collect them? Police are appealing for more considerate parking from parents. An area of Haverhill was cordoned off by police on Sunday morning following the unexplained death of a man. Police were called to Duddery Court near Duddery Road at around 3:30 a.m. by the ambulance service, who were at the scene tending to a man who had been found lying in the street. The man, who is believed to be in his 70s, was taken to Addenbrooke's Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Officers cordoned off an area of Duddery Road while initial inquiries were carried out. The man's death is currently being treated as unexplained and a post-mortem is being carried out. Anyone who is in the area of Duddery Road, Haverhill, during the early hours of Sunday morning and may have information that could help is asked to call Suffolk Police on 101. There has been another week of daylight thefts from cars in Haverhill, particularly focused around the Clements estate. 7 incidents were recorded last week, to add to the 4 on the same morning the previous Friday. Between 6:30 p.m. on Monday, March the 18th and 6:50 p.m. the following day, an unlocked car in Wellington Terrace was searched, but nothing taken. On Wednesday, between 2:30 p.m. and 3:30 p.m, a car parked in Snowdon Court had its window smashed and property taken. The same pattern was followed on Thursday between 12:15 p.m. and 12:30 p.m. in Exeter Court, and between 1:25 p.m. and 1:40 p.m. in Shepherd's Court, and then on Friday between 6:40 p.m. and 6:50 p.m. in Ladygate. And the Chimswell estate has not been immune, as there was a similar incident in Vetch Walk between 4 p.m. and 5:10 p.m. on Sunday. Then yesterday, a transit van parked in Warren Court had its window smashed between 2 p.m. and 18 minutes past 2, and a Samsung Galaxy tablet was stolen from the glove pocket. PC Mike Potter of Haverhill Safer Neighbourhood team said they needed the public to be very vigilant and watch out for anyone peering suspiciously into vehicles. Property stolen has been in bags or rucksacks left in cars quite often, so motorists are being urged again not to leave anything like that in their vehicles, and also to make sure that any loose change they keep in their cars is well hidden. Anyone with information can ring Haverhill Police on 101 or Crime Stoppers anonymously on 0800 555 111. A Haverhill woman whose business won a national competition while she was on holiday in the Caribbean has received her award last week. Finishing Touch Interiors, which is based within Premier Kitchens in Homefield Road, was the nation's most loved interior designer in the Best of's 14 Days of Love competition in the run-up to Valentine's Day. But owner Sarah Gibbs was on holiday in the Dominican Republic with her partner when the competition was on. Undeterred, she got online and urged her clients to support her via email and Facebook, with the result that she won, narrowly pipping an interior designer in Lichfield. Now back home, Sarah was presented with her award at the Best of Haverhill's monthly networking meeting last week. And now for some more of your opinions and comments which you've posted in our feature Sound Off. This week we have a new poll about value for money from your annual council tax, and some of you are pretty sceptical on that subject. JXB writes, some councillors have no interest in the electorate at all, never attend meetings where the public are likely to ask difficult questions, and go from one election raking in the allowances and expenses, popping up just before the next election, handing out their locality budgets, our money, to try and make a name for themselves in the eyes of the electorate. Unfortunately, many of the voters appear to wear blindfolds and swear allegiance to some political party or other, and never see through this, so we get the same old cronies. It is those councillors who do talk to people and get on with sorting out problems and listen to the electorate who get my vote. And one of the big bones of contention in this past week or so has been around Havebury's new offices. Hal Revy says it feels weird walking past it, as the old Bows and Bows was set well back from the footpath. And the old entrance to Eden Place, which St Edmundsbury has given away, is under the word Star. I suppose Haverhill will soon start work on their windfall of land. JXB has said that the office monstrosity that Haverhill has built, actually a load of flats with some offices below it, and even more flats, is hardly likely to encourage the big boys in, as even less space there to put their businesses. Strange that end of the high street is forgotten about in all the talks about what is going on. And Not a Number says, why pedestrianise a high street when it will eventually only have shops and commercial premises left at its western end? And finally, how much thought do you give to other people when you're delivering your children to school or picking them up? Police have criticised inconsiderate parents who park any old where, particularly in the school lane area. It has caused traffic issues in the lane itself and considerable upset to residents in the causeway nearby where parents park to nip through to the schools, often blocking private drives. Police have taken the issue up as one of their priorities at the request of the public at a recent meeting, and PCSO Kayla Packman is patrolling there when she can. But she said although parents park responsibly when she is there, she's been told the former chaos and lack of consideration returns as soon as she's not. So police are trying to ask politely for people to behave better before they have to take enforcement action. That's all for today, but join us again on Friday and keep in touch by going to www.haverhilluk.co.uk or following us on Twitter. Don't forget to add your comments, which can be heard in our Sound Off feature each week. Meanwhile, here is the weather for another wintry week.